Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now here's Drexler. There's a screen. Here's Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Rockets on offense. It's a three-point game. Now here's Drexler. McGrady trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here is Lillard. Pass to Walton. Now Drexler. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Drexler. High post try. Here's Walton. A beautiful reverse layup.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Yes, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni.
Pass to Elijah. Here's McGrady. Now here's Drexler. Yeah, that's good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Drexler with it. Lillard outside. For three. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Drexler. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. On defense, Portland. Now Drexler. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Kersey, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. And here is McGrady. To Elijah. The fadeaway off the left rim and out. So it's Portland now. 3-point lead. Here's Walton. Here is Kersey. Back to Drexler. Here's Lillard. Lock at 6. Leads him in there. Walton inside. And it's Walton missing. Here's McGrady. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Drexler. Backs him down. Hits the target from 18 feet.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Now here's Drexler. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Drexler. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Dives for it. Lillard outside. They set the screen. Pass to Kersey. Back to Lillard. Lillard, right side. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Here's Walton. Up and in from the low block.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Drexler. Now here's Walton. Lillard outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here is McGrady. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Elijah. He sinks the 11-footer. Portland leading. Lillard with it. Now here's Drexler. Drexler outside. Aldridge with it. He's against the Olajuwon. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Four on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And here are the Rockets. They trail by 3. Now Drexler. And here is McGrady. They set the pick. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Kersey. Back to Drexler. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here comes Drexler. Now, here is McGrady. Drexler outside. Drexler left side. Drexler with it. Now here's Drexler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 5 points in the game. Timeout called the Rockets. Rockets trail. And here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. McGrady with the ball. Harden up top. Drexler. Misses the 3. Now Walton. Drexler outside. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty. So it's the Rockets now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now, here is McGrady. Now McGrady puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Kersey. There's a good screen. Now Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Drained for 2 points.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
And here's Drexler. Now McGrady. Back to Drexler. They get the rebound. Yeah. No good with the layup. The Blazers on offense. 8-point game. Drexler right side. Drexler right side. McGrady covering. Shoots from 12. Drexler outside. Pass to Harden. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Now, here's Lillard. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Porter. Good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
So here's Murphy. Pass to Paul. Paul, right side. 6 to shoot. Up high to stop the alley-oop. Now Porter. Now Randolph. Nice shot by Randolph.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Paul outside. Maxwell. His three-pointers off the mark.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And here's McCollum. Paul with the steal. Pass to Murphy. Maxwell. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Portland leading. Here's McCollum. McCollum with the ball. He hasn't put up any points in this one. He on the clock. Bend away. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
So here's Murphy. And Houston again with the bucket.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Now McCollum. Let's go. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Maxwell. Here's McCollum. Porter with it. Here's Randolph. Count the bucket.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
So here's Murphy. Pass to Maxwell. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And here's Porter. Sabonis. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
Here's Porter. Again, the Trailblazers score. Throws it from deep. Shot is off. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers. We'll get right. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they? So here's Murphy. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Sampson. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Now here's McCollum. They have a 9-point lead. Back to Randolph. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
Maxwell misses off the right iron. And Portland with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Randolph, and it's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Trailblazers making a change here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Thorpe. Pass to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thorpe. And he banks in the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Ryder. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Maxwell. The tray. That's good. 11 points in the game.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Puts up a three. Strickland. That's good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hayes. Pass to Murphy. Here's Hayes. A stupendous finish in traffic. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Strickland. Pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
So here's Murphy. Hayes. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Maxwell. He's got 11. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Pass to Randall. Strickland. Back to Randolph. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Hayes. Maxwell. Now here's Hayes. Lets it go from 14. And they're able to recover. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Clark, confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, no question about it. Like they say on the playground, scoreboard.
Pass to Aldridge. Covered by Thorpe.
Defensive foul.
Here's the screen. Aldridge backing in. A fader.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Back to Harden. Offensive rebound. Strickland sinks the triple. 6 points for him. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 14. Drexler outside. Here is Curson. Strickland. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Harden's shot is good.
They're having much more success here in the second. after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Strickland. And he gets it to go.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now, here is Hart. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Drexler. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Ryder. There's the three. Can't get it to go. Now here's Drexler. He's got 7. Harden outside. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 7.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And Portland has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Lillard, right side. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Harden. McGrady. Drexler outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Pass to Walton. Back to Drexler. Here's Aldridge. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
So it's the Rockets now. 9-point game. And here is McGrady. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's Drexler. He's got 7. Pass to Aldridge. He's against Olajuwon. LaMarcus Aldridge again. 8 points for him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Drexler gets the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now, here's Lillard. Now, here's Drexler. Pass to Kersey. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 11. And here's McGrady. And here is McGrady. Olajuwon backing down. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And Olajuwon drops them both. Here comes Damian Lillard. Pass to Drexler. Back to Lillard. Set away. Fast break. Here they come. Now Harden. Portland leading. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Shoots off the screen. Drexler gets the bucket. He's got 9. And here's Houston. Drexler with it. 14 points for him. Oh, that's blocked. Here is Kersey. Pass to Lillard. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Now, here is McGrady. Olajuwon backing down. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Rockets score.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Drexler outside. Here is Kersey. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Drexler. Rebound by Drexler.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Drexler. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now, here is McGrady. And off in time. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Trailblazers. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler. Rockets trail. And here's McGrady. Off the pick. He's off the pick and hammers it home. Here comes Lillard. Pass to Drexler. They set the pick. Walton with the ball. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here is Olajuwon. Olajuwon with it. Drexler outside. Now McGrady. 5 on the clock. The 10-foot. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Now Drexler. Back to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. On offense, here are the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Clyde Drexler on the wing. McGrady with the ball. Now here's McGrady. Off with the layup. Now here's Drexler. 9 points in the game so far. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 11.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Yao. Here is Kersey. Pass to Drexler. Aldridge up on top. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge left side. And Clyde Drexler hits from deep. He's got 14.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's McGrady. Harden outside. Backing in. Rebound, Bill Walton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Walton. So Walton nails both of them. McGrady with the ball. He's got 8. There's the screen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 10.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here is Kersey. They get it again. Aldridge. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Now McGrady. He's got 10. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Blazers on offense. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rockets on defense, trailing by 10. Pass to Lillard. Drexler with it. Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. James Harden with the rebound. Now McGrady. Drexler with it. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to Lillard. Here is Kersey. Here is Kersey. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Randolph. 12 points for him.
Also, there's one other thing I've noticed with him. He's great at stripping the ball away from you at the last possible moment. It's not an easy play to make, but he seems to have developed the knack for doing just that.
Back to Harden. Right through the knee for the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Drexler outside. McGrady covering. From 8. Now here's Drexler. 14 points for him. Harden outside. Back to Drexler. Now McGrady. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Now here's Lillard. And here's Drexler. With the fadeaway. And yes, sir, that one drops. 16 points for him. Drexler with it. 14 points for him. Harden outside. Back to Drexler. From the high post. It's blocked. Lillard outside. Pass to Drexler. Sabonis. It's hauled in by McGrady. Got a piece of it. And it's Portland with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Lillard outside. Kersey. Clyde Drexler on the wing. A solo fast break. Now here's Now Drexler. He's got 16. Pass to Lillard. There's the pick. Here is Kersey. Lock at 6. The 9-foot shot. No good off the front iron.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Here's McGrady. He's got 12. Now here's Drexler. He's all alone. Shot to stop the drought. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive. Here's Drexler. No good. And here's Drexler. Shot clock at 5.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And here's the fast break. Pass to Harden. From the arc. Good on the shot. He's got 10. Drexler with it. 16 points for him. The jump hook. And that one's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Drexler. Now McGrady. Harden outside. And another three for Houston.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Drexler outside. Pass to Kersey. Wide open. Trailblazers keep it alive. And he gets the bucket. Rockets trail. Now Drexler. He's got 14. Olajuwon inside. Olajuwon, good. Here's Lillard. Back to Randolph. Drexler outside. Traps in the trade. He's got 21.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's McGrady. 12 points for him. And that one's good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Drexler outside. Here is Kersey.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to Drexler. Lillard outside. Lillard left side. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 5 points in the game. Harden with it. He's got 13. Shot from the top of the key. Again, the Rockets score. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers out in. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And the final period of play just about to start. Portland leading. Vandeweghe lays it up and banks it in.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
So here's Murphy. Pass to Maxwell. Nice move. And good on the basket. Book it. Here's Drexler. And he lobs it up. Now here's Paul. Pass to Maxwell. So here's Murphy. Paul outside. Now here's Hayes. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's McCollum.
Good. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Paul outside. There's the pick. Sampson. Blocked.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Blocked. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. So it's Portland now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here is Curson. Pass to McCollum. Porter. And here's Porter. 6 to shoot. Now McCollum launches it. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Paul outside. Sampson. Sampson. The Rockets with another miss. Here is Curson. Hayes. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Paul with the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Now Porter. Pass to Walton. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Count that one.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Now here's Drexler. So here's Murphy. Fades away.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Pass to Walton. Now here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. So here's Murphy. Murphy can't hit. The Blazers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Porter. Aldridge. Now here's Porter. For the 3. Now here's McCollum. Three-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. So here's Murphy. Drexler outside. Sampson. The shot from the low post is good. McCollum with the ball. Here's McGrady. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. And here's Porter. Back to Walton. to Kersey. And here is Aldridge. Aldridge inside. And that one's good by Aldridge.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. Drexler with it. And there's the rejection. They get it back. Here's McGrady. 5 on the clock. Tries again. The offensive rebound. Sampson.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
Here is Porter. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Stripped away. Pass to McCollum. Here is Kersey. Now McCollum. Now McCollum. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And the Trailblazers making a change here. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Stolen. Now here's Drexler. Yeah. Now McGrady. Pass to Drexler. Now McGrady. Olajuwon with it. And the shot is good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
It's off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here comes Drexler. So here's Murphy. Pass to Drexler. Drexler left side. That's good. And here's Drexler. It's stolen by McGrady. Again, the Rockets score.
When you keep turning it over like they have, you give your opponent the chance to get out and run on you.
Lillard with it. Pass to Drexler. Here is Kersey. Shot clock at 6. Lillard outside. Another shot. Here is Kersey. And he sinks the layup. Now Drexler. Drexler right side. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. Lillard, right side, hits it from three-point range.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here are the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Drexler. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Drexler left side. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And here's McGrady. So here's Murphy. Inside. Here is Lillard. Pass to Drexler. Here is Kersey. Clock at 6. Here is Kersey. Nice shot from the wing. Drexler with it. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the arm.
Rockets making a change here. To Harden. Shot to stop the run. That's good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Now here's Drexler. Here is Kersey. Back to Drexler. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Now, here is McGrady. Here's the screen. Harden up top. Now McGrady. Pass to Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. McGrady fires from deep. That's good. He's got 21.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now, here's Lillard. Drexler outside. Pass to Kersey. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets it to go. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 14. Up top, Olajuwon. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Drexler. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Olajuwon. McGrady up top. Now here is Harden's shot is good.
Another baby bottom smooth stroke there. I mean, that's perfect form he's showing at the three-point line.
And Portland has possession. They lead by 11. Pass to Lillard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now here's Drexler. Harden outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Portland takes